Welcome, Sim Privyet. Welcome to London, a city I never really planned on visiting. But luck's a fortune, here we are. When I think of London, I think of Tower Bridge and the Tower of London, Big Ben, quaint English pubs, food from around the world, and whinging poms. Anyway, we're here. Let's see how many of these things we can tick off and have a look at. There are so many tourists here, of which of course I am one. So we've ticked off our first item, the magnificent Tower Bridge. You can climb up in it if you want to pay a fee, or just walk across it for free. And as you can see, it's the middle of summer here in England, so I've got my jacket on because it's bloody cold. This is not summer. Anyway, let's go. Another full load of tourists. Another teeny top tip for you: if you want to go around and see the sights of London from the top of a double-decker bus, don't grab these organised tours. If you get on bus number 11, that's bus number 11, it basically takes the same route as what these tour buses do, and it's about 10% of the price. So that's definitely the way to go. We might do that later. Not sure if I want to sit on the bus or not. Well, I'm sitting here in the park with the Tower of London behind me. Now, if today's video comes out a bit shit, I apologise. 33 hours in transit to get here. Got here late last night and got a head full of cotton wool today, but we'll soldier on. One thing that's very quickly become evident here in London is there are organised tours everywhere for everything, and none of them are cheap, but they pull the people in. Don't need to be then, do you? Just huge crowds everywhere.
The only country in the world with great before its day.
Well, the subway was a bit of a surprise, or the tube. The carriages are tiny. I mean, I'm only a shrimp. I'm only 172 centimetres, and I only cleared the doorway by about 20 or 30 mil. If you're 6 foot plus, you basically have to duck down in the tube. They must have measured it for Irish miners or something like that. Chinatown. I bet this place is crazy at night. All these amazing looking Chinese restaurants, or Asian restaurants. I need an eating buddy with me to help me. a decision. I'm having Vietnamese for lunch. The amount of theatres here in London is just incredible. There are hundreds of different shows showing. The theatre district's going to attract all the good coffee and cake shops. Walking past some more theatres here now, and it's warm enough for me to get my jacket off. And that Vietnamese lunch is absolutely delicious. I'd have that again any day. My faux chicken and the authentic spring rolls, just like I remember from when I did visit Vietnam. Absolutely delicious. Now this is the monument to the Great Fire of London in 1666. And this is a great place to come to if you want a great view of the city, because you can go to the top of the monument up there for £6, which makes it a lot cheaper than the London Eye. The Crystal Maze, London Trocadero. It's all happening. St James Tavern. Have a look at these places.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's all happening here. I had a well thought out plan today, but the sheer volume of things to see and do here has gotten me off track. Completely lost, but here's a helpful sign. Trafalgar Square, Piccadilly Circus, Buckingham Palace, Green Park. I've had to have a bit of a sit down in the park. The old jet lag's catching up with me. I think we've walked about 20 kilometres so far. At the old Buckingham Palace, it's just down the road here through the park, so we might wander down there next. Oh, I was going to say we'll go and see Lizzie, but Lizzie's not there anymore, so we'll have to go and see Chuck. See if Chuck is in the house. So here we are with a million other tourists. Here's Chuck's house. Not much of a garden. Lots of black, lots of gold. Here's a quaint 15th century pub for us to have a quick pint inside of. What's this place called? The Bulstrode? Iconic 15th century pub. Alright, let's do it. Well, that brings day one to a close. Well, it's only 5:30, but I'm done. The jet lag is overwhelming, but still enjoying my first pint in an English pub. I can already see why people want to live in London. It pretty much makes every other city I've ever visited look underwhelming. Just the scale and the options and the life and all the things that are happening, just fantastic. So we look forward to seeing some more tomorrow and show you what I see. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Day 2 in London. I got in trouble yesterday for not visiting Big Ben, so we've knocked him off first thing this morning. Get your junk souvenirs. That's gonna be me. Shrek's Adventure World, the London Dungeon, and the London Eye, formerly the world's tallest carousel, or whatever you call it. 32 pounds to go on the London Eye. That's at about almost 70 Australian dollars. That's a lot of money. We certainly are in the area where they want to fleece the tourists.
My mom, when she came to see me, and the grandma passed away, but my mom, she was young.
Very interesting advertising campaign. Or is it chocolate nuts? Everybody needs a job. This is a popular show, Between the Bridges. Wow. Looks like we've got an authorised graffiti area in here. Right in the heart of the city. Some of it's pretty good. Some of it's just shit. A piano accordion player. Just back like in the Eastern Bloc. On a roll today, another piano accordion player. St. Paul's Cathedral. Can't believe how big it is. It's a monster. Let's walk up here a bit, see if we can see a bit more or not. Look at the crazy buildings here. This is the Lloyd's of London building. Very industrial looking. And I believe this one's called the Cheese Grater. And then over here, behind the church, can't see through the skill, we've got those the most. The Gherkin. There's no point in having. Very interesting streetscape. Down these stairs apparently is a huge bank vault. This restaurant where I just had lunch is an old bank. And the man said, if you go down the stairs, you can see an actual bank vault. Look at that door. Jeez. Wow. How much cash would this place hold? Special room, I can't even see. Chairs, vaults. Into a graft and corruption room. How amazing is this? Wow, look at that door. It's all metal. It's all metal. Whew. Beats my underbed safe at home. This is the Leadenhall Market on a Friday afternoon. That vault was in a restaurant called Revolution Leadenhall. If you go in there and ask, they'll let you go down and have a look. Amazing. Have a look at this building as well, would you? Crazy stuff here. A bit more tube action, and we're out here in Greenwich in a very nice park. We've come here because here you can actually find the prime meridian line. That is 0 degrees longitude on the Earth. So I like this sort of thing. Let's go see if we can find it. Whew, bit of a hill. We've made it up to the Royal Observatory. It's got to be here somewhere. All right, here's some of London. I can see the Gherkin over there and the microphone. That's the O2 Arena. Big city. See everybody standing on the meridian line. 1 foot to the east of the Earth and 1 foot to the west. Standing here with 1 foot on the eastern side of the Earth and 1 foot on the western side of the Earth. But I don't really feel any different. Something interesting to do though.